morning.
Yes.
So that was a big day. But they played in
Montague Bay.
Montague Bay. Yeah, not long now. Not long.
So here's the other commentary, just you and Derek.
Derek, yeah.
On that little thing.
Yep.
Is that a computer thing or was that?
That's an iPad, and then that's Derek's computer.
Yeah, half time. Yeah, recorded. Put it in news.
Yeah, get it online. Watch it.
Yeah, put it on Facebook. Yeah, but love Facebook. Yeah. It's too far from me because I live in Rosetta and it would be funny I live in Gloucester because I finished school in Italy. Yeah, Lonnie's, I've got a couple of friends who lived in Lonnie before, but Lonnie's pretty far away. Yeah, it's going to be good. It'll be a tough match. Yeah, have nights. It's the only difference. They're nicer. Yes, and Raiders too. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Is it Steve Coe there? Yeah, that's the big Oh, yeah. It's a nice car. I think it's sponsored. Hey, Stan.
I reckon it's just about that time. I reckon. Not far off now. Are we live on audio? Or does it come up when the stream comes up?
Yeah, he can hear you.
Okay.
So I think you. Okay, I'll just ring him and say that you should probably start.
Should start?
Yes,
Really weird sitting down. Yeah, that's right. Well, hopefully the directional mic doesn't catch it up. Wind's coming from that way. Yeah, we're going to get wind noise in the mic, I think.
They are live, yeah? Hi, guys.
We're good? Okay. All right, we're live. Getting ready to go with the Tiger Bowl. So, welcome to everybody who's joining us. We're about 5 minutes from kickoff, I'd say. And we've got the Taz Keno Knights and the Taz University Devils playing for Tiger Bowl 8. A few little exciting bits for today is obviously it's the championship for the league for the year. We've also got the Knights aiming at breaking a couple of unprecedented records here. They're looking at a perfect season, so all wins. They can close that out today, and they can close out their history of never having won an even-numbered Tiger Bowl. So the Knights have been at every Tiger Bowl so far in the history. This is obviously number 8, but they never win even-numbered ones. They've won 1, 3, 5, and 7. So they're looking for number 8, be the first team to go back-to-back, and go undefeated at the same time. I'm Derek Hagstrom. I'm joining you today as the commentator, but I'm the head coach of the Northwest Raiders, who were very close to getting into this game and did a really good job, but couldn't quite get it done against the Devils. Good on the Devils, they made it here, and they're here for their, I believe it's their second Tiger Bowl, looking to get a few things done. I'm joined here by Chris Hennessy. How are you today, Chris?
Good, thanks, Derek. How are you doing?
Yeah, very good, very good. So I'm looking for a good game, I think, today. I guess all the stats would suggest that the Knights are favorite in this game, but that being said, the last time these teams played in a Tiger Bowl, that was the case as well, and the Devils came out on top. So what are you sort of looking to see today?
I'd like to see the Devils get up. Don't want to see the Knights win another Tiger Bowl, just from my own personal experience losing to them many times, but nice to see the Devils get up again, but I think we're going to see a good game whatever the outcome is.
I think so too. I think for me, the key is going to be for the Knights to get up early. That seems to be the way that you play the Devils, is if you can get up early. They seem to, over quite a bit of history, struggle to come back from a deficit. So I think that's a pretty good chance. Knights are now taking their place on the sidelines, and we're getting ready to go. We're not far from kickoff now. So just a reminder for some of the people who may be watching this for their loved ones who haven't got a clue how this game works. There'll be a kickoff to determine possession. The team with the ball is who we refer to as the offense. They get 4 attempts or downs to make 10 yards. If they make that 10 yards, that number of attempts resets. They get another 4 attempts to make another 10 yards. Once they make those 10 yards, they get the ball again from the spot where they finished the last play. So on the 4th attempt, you can either choose to go for it. If you go for it, then what happens is if you fail, you turn over the ball at that spot, which is a bit of an issue for field position, or you can choose to go ahead and punt, which is to kick the ball away, a bit like rugby, kicking the ball to the other team for a possession. And then as you go forward, it becomes their ball on offense. So typically in this game, you have 2 separate teams, offense and defense. It's not everybody playing all the same thing, although sometimes it is when you have low numbers. But you've typically got an offensive team and a defensive team looking to try and manage the other team's offense or defense. So we've got our captains going out on the field. You got number 10, Mr. Kai Mason. I'm just pulling up the team list here because I'm unprepared as usual.
Number 44, Michael Healy. Number 10, Kai Mason.
Yep.
98, Kyle Fifield.
Yep.
49, 45.
Yep.
Jamie Singer.
And I recognise that number 4, Brody Fussell on the Devils. You got 48 there, Hayden Fisher for the Devils.
Yep.
And I'm struggling to see who else is there. So they've got us sort of set back behind the team lines here, so we're having a hard time seeing anything that you're not seeing already on the screen. But that's all right. We'll keep going as we go and give you some information on what's happening. So the Devils there, head coached by Jimmy Sarrett. And you've got the Knights, coached by Mike Hall. They're pretty fired up. So they're just on the coin toss.
To the house, boys!
Knights have won the toss. It looks like they've elected to receive. So we're going to see the Knights on offense first.
Go. First ball. Spread. Do it. Score in the first try. Shut him up.
I just got pissed in it.
Let's go, 16!
So it's 11 on 11. With 22 men on the field. Devils are kicking. And Knights are receiving. How you going, coach?
We've got Tom Tree making the kick.
What's going on?
And we're underway. Difficult to see where we got up to there, but it looks like we got looks an awful lot like the 20. And we're on first down and 10. Got a bit of a delay here. That's a run. Sort of a counter run up the middle for about 3 yards. So we got about 2nd and 7. Fumble, recovered by the Knights for not a lot. So we'll see where they mark it down. About a gain of a yard, so we're looking at 3rd and about, I'd say 4. So Knights have a decision to make here, whether they get these 4 yards. If they don't, they're going to have to decide whether they make another attempt at it, which they probably will. Run to the outside right. A slight gain.
Hayden Fisher making that tackle.
About 1 yard, so they're looking at about 4th and 3-ish. And it looks like they're going for it. Bold move this early, so they're in Devils territory, or they're in Knights territory, so giving it over here give the Devils really, really good field position.
Make sure you get off it, Tim.
And they're punting it away.
Hurry up!
Brody Fussell set to return. That's left, big hit. Right about the 50. So we're going to go from about the 52, Devils possession, 1st and 10. Flag down on the play. Let's see what the refs have to say about that.
Offense, bring it down. Offense!
It's on the Devils. Can't quite tell what. Necessary roughness on number 48. That's Hayden Fisher. Loss of about 15 yards on that penalty. So rather than starting around the 50, they're going to start back at about the 37-ish. First and 10 Devils. Outside run to the right, cutting back up the middle. And down for a gain of about 5. Maybe 6. We'll go with 5 for now.
Come on, let's do it. Big baby, come on.
So shout out to all the families watching from around the world today. I know mine is. I know Aaron Wales got some people watching in the States and all over. I know my son Angus at home. Fumble. Going deep in the backfield with an incomplete pass out to the left. So that's going to sort of reset that there. Forward pass means the ball comes back to the original line of scrimmage. So we'll go 3rd and 5. So 3rd and 5 Devils on about the 42. Outside run to the left. Looked like a loss on the play. Loss of a couple yards. So we're going to get a 4th down. And see what the Devils choose to do here.
Watch the ball! Hudson, Jeremy, hold him up!
Put in the end zone, boys.
Jeremy, Jock, hold him up!
We'll call that 4th and about 6.
Clear the first guy out, man! Watch the ball! Watch the ball! Watch the ball!
They look to be getting ready to punt, which is frankly the smart thing to do here, I would think. Big return up the left side. Devils still driving. And they're going to get that fantastic field position. Nice ball, 1st and 10 on about the 40. No, sorry, the 37. So Knights are lined up in a heavy package. You got Aaron Well back at fullback. You've also got Eli Devine, very dangerous, very fast, lined up on the left-hand side in the wide receiver slot. Run play up the middle for a gain of 3 or 4. Can you see the sticks, Chris? Yeah, there we go. So about 6 maybe? 2nd and 6, I'd say.
Yep.
Going back to that heavy package, which is, frankly what they do well. Loss. Tackled for a loss in the backfield, so that's going to take them back a little bit.
Was Emmanuel Maros making the tackle?
So we're going to go 3rd and about 8. Knights are going to want to make this one count. You can't get into this kind of field position and let that go away. If the Devils can stop this here, it'd be a really, really good sign for them that their defense is doing what they want it to do. Run to the outside right. Driving for some distance there, but that's going to put us in fourth down. But it doesn't look like they got it. So I'm going to say about 3 to go. This is a good spot to go for it, being in the Devils' territory. But we'll see what they do. And they are going to go for it, it looks like. Doesn't look like they're punting. Going to have a crack. Take the risk. Try not to turn over here. Pass. Incomplete to the left. Which results in a turnover. Devils ball on 1st and 10.
So
the Devils. Sorry, go ahead, mate.
I was going to say that'd be a good spot for the Knights to try and catch the Devils offside there.
Oh, it would be, yeah.
They would do that. Do they often run a freeze play or anything similar to that?
Yep. Yeah, they do. There's hard counts that they put in there. I'm kind of surprised they didn't do it, although that lends a bit of risk. But now the Devils take over on offense on about the 29. Their own 29. Got a bit of field to go. Pass play. Scrambling out to the left. Incomplete. So that'll be 2nd and 10 for the Devils on about the 29. I don't think we've seen a first down yet, so it means the defenses have come to play. The offenses are going to take a little bit of time to warm up and get going. But I think, as I was saying before, the Knights are pretty keen to get up early because that tends to be the way that you beat the Devils. So I would think that there's probably some urgency on their sideline to make something happen. Run up the middle to the big fella. They look like Mr. Lowell. For a gain of roughly 2, which is going to put us at about 3rd and 8. So with 3rd and long, what do the Devils do here? They're going to go for a pass, and they're going to try and make that 4th a little bit shorter. It's a bit of a gamble because you don't want to be stuck on 4th down this far back in your own territory. Going for a pass. Complete to the left-hand side. Brought down with a gain of about 7 or 8, depending upon the spot. Meaning they're going to be at about 4th and 2 or 3.
Let's go, James!
Not the most generous spot I've ever seen, so we'll call that 4th and 3. But I'm all the way over here. I didn't quite get a chance to see where he stepped out of bounds. Looking like they're going to punt it away. It's not unreasonable to assume that there might be a fake punt, but that doesn't happen that often in this league. Punt it away. Bit of distance on it. I think it went out of bounds. Difficult to see from here. It did. Tumbled out of bounds. So that we have kept our streak here of no first downs.
It's good.
Good for the defense. Offensive coaches are getting a little bit frustrated at the moment, I would think. But we got the Knights taking over on 1st and 10, back in their own territory. They're looking to be set up at about the 26. Kai Mason under center, handing it off up the middle. Big gain, going outside. That'll be our first down of the day. Sure looked to me like about a gain of 13. So the Knights will reset their down count and have 10 yards to go from that point. Run up the middle. Going back outside again. Pretty good gain, about 9. So the offense is starting to work a few things out now for the Knights. So it'll be second and about 1. One of the benefits of the Knights is they always come strong. They've always got lots of people to swap people in and out and get people some rest in between downs. So I think one of the keys for them going forward, there's a penalty. One of the keys for them going forward is going to be that they're obviously going to enjoy a little bit more rest time on the sidelines than some of the other teams. That's looking to me like it was a false start, which is going to set the Knights back about 5 yards. So the offensive team can't move before that ball gets snapped. So if anybody on the line of scrimmage for the offensive team, if they jump before that ball gets snapped, that's a 5-yard penalty, which has set them strangely back about 2nd and 8. Back to pass, Kai Mason. Complete to Michael Healy for a gain of about 10, which is going to give them another first down. Looks like they're starting to figure that offense thing out. Pass play, going deep, and just overthrew number 44, Michael Healy. He was open too. Bit of a shame he got overthrown, but Kai, this is his first year of Kai Mason playing quarterback, and he is turned into a bit of a surprise. When I coached Kai, I never had any idea that he was going to be a quarterback, but I got that absolutely wrong. He's done it this year, and he's done it very, very well. That play notwithstanding, unfortunately, but I have no doubt that he's going to be playing this game for quite a while. Handoff, cut back to the inside, and he's away for a big run, and he's taking it deep down into Devils territory.
So where was Kai playing back when you were coaching?
We had Kai at wide receiver and corner because he can catch. He can really catch. Mm-hmm. So the idea that he's now throwing it after a couple of years of doing that means he understands, where the receivers want to be, how they want to leverage their body, that sort of stuff. That actually sets him in a pretty good place to be able to deliver the ball. Mm-hmm. He's demonstrated some really good arm accuracy this year. Handing off up the middle. Big run to big fullback Aaron Whale, number 52. Who We just had a whole bunch of people overseas just shout and cheer because he got a Karen. A bit windy here today, as you can probably hear, so I'm a little surprised that we're going to the air as often as we have, but that's obviously part of the game plan. And I think we probably can rely on not seeing a heck of a lot of field goals from these teams. Number 10, Kame under center. I form. 2 running backfield. Run to the outside. Sorry, that was an off tackle. A pretty good gain. Which I believe takes us to 3rd and very, very short. It's going to be just a matter of inches. We'll show it as 3rd and 1, but it's less than that. It's not even the length of the football, I don't think, that they need to get here. This tends to be one of the things the Knights do very well, is just push up front. They've got a very well coached line and can get a bit of push. So that is looking to be the end of the first quarter. So what they're going to do is they're going to take a bit of a moment to have a few drinks. They'll swap sides of the field, and the Knights will take back over with the same down and distance, but on the opposite side. What do you think so far, Chris?
Well, I'm hoping we see a field goal, actually. It'll be pretty exciting. I was looking at the numbers before I came down this morning, actually, and 2 of the Tiger Bowls have been within 3 points of each other.
Yep.
And the last time the Devils and the Knights met, it was a draw at full time.
Yep.
So a field goal would be quite decisive, hopefully.
Yep. Well, I would say that the Devils' trick here is that they need to get their offense moving, get a couple first downs, start getting comfortable, and then start aiming for whatever points they can get, because they've successfully stopped the Knights this far, although the Knights are driving now. But it'd be really good to see the Devils get some points on the board before the Knights, because I think, just my gut feeling is that's going to be their key to victory, is if they can stay up most of the game.
It's always easier to lead than chase.
Absolutely. Well, that's the thing. When you're behind, you have that pressure as well, and that doesn't help. You always feel like you're sort of chasing the other team and have to outplay them. So we're going to go ahead and start up on the second quarter here. We are all zeros at the end of the first quarter, and Knights start off the second quarter 3rd down and very, very short. On about the 10-yard line. So they get it here. They're going to be set up for end goal, which is what they want to do. They're in a heavy set, I formation.
It's close.
It's going to be very, very close. Let's see where the referees mark it. And they've given them the first down. So the Knights are where they want to be on 1st and goal. Setting up in that heavy set. Run to the outside left. Cut up the left. That is going to be very, very close. They haven't signaled a score, so I'm guessing we're not having it, but it's going to be 2nd down and goal on less than the 1, I think. It's going to be 2nd down and goal on less than 1 or less than 1. No, not less than the 1. It's been spotted about the 1.5. Run up the middle. Looks like he's been stopped short.
One official signal.
No, touchdown. Touchdown Knights. The Knights are up by 6 points. A few minutes into the second quarter. So they look like they're going for 2. So they have the opportunity of kicking through the field goals.
Toss left, but tackle in the backfield.
Or running the play in with a tackle in the backfield. So that means that the Knights are going to settle for 6 points. We'll have a kickoff, and the Devils will take over. But now they have to chase, which is, I don't think, was where they want to be, as we were saying before. The Devils will take over. Not by any means does that mean they can't do it. Just makes it just that little bit more hard, more difficult. Not by any means does that mean they can't do it. Let's go! Up there! So Knights about to kick possession away back to the Devils. You got Thunder Thighs Josh Lycett out there to kick. Taking extra care to set that ball down. Kick off. Out to the left. Made a bit of progress before being brought down. Back in Devils territory. Looking to be about the 27, 26. First and 10 Devils. Big run off to the right. Decent gain of about 3 or 4. Oh, I've got that wrong. Good spot. It's going to get them up to about second down and about 3 to go. I mean, they managed about 7 on that last play.
You want Angus?
Handoff middle. Big push. That's going to look pretty close to a first down. That'll be the Devils' first down of the game, it looks like. And they've got it. So both offenses starting to wake up a bit. Run just inside middle for not much of a gain. Maybe 1. Maybe 2. It's a 2nd and 8. Outside run. Not much of a gain. May have even been a loss. Difficult to tell. It'd be awful close. In fact, I think they're going to mark it right where it was. Big play for the Devils here. 3rd down. They need to keep this drive going. Seamus has done a good job at quarterback for them all year. Run around to the outside right. And he's going to get that 1st down. Step out of bounds with a big gain. Looked like a gain of about 18 to me, actually. Devils have been utilizing Seamus's ground game for most of the year. They've got that benefit that they set up those passes so that if nothing eventuates, he can still evacuate to the outside, and it's been working fairly well. Middle run, Brody Fussell fights for even more yardage and got himself pretty close to a 1st down. Let's see where they mark it.
They're signaling a 1st down.
Yep, 1st down. So the Devils starting to get moving now. Single back. Slot man's in motion with number 4 Brody Fussell in the backfield, and he's a dangerous runner. Brody's one of those all-round guys. He's dangerous at everything he does. Jet sweep to the outside. He's going to get slowed up for a gain of a couple. Putting us about 2nd and 8. Rather 2nd and 10. Looks like they're marking him that he didn't get any push forward on that. Well, refs are going to have a chat about it. It's always very exciting to stop the whole game so that the refs can have a meeting in the middle of the field. We're all of us coaches are a really big fan of this part of the game. It's always very exciting to stop the whole game. And they've reset it back to where I thought it was going to be. Look at that.
Might be a job out in the stripes for you sometime.
Maybe. I couldn't do it, mate. I couldn't do it. I'd want to kill myself. They have a very hard job, mate. That being said, though. Outside run to the left. Brody Fussell, and he's going to drive. Get pulled out of bounds for a medium gain. So that's going to set them up pretty good with about 1.5 yards, maybe 2 to go on 3rd down. But, you know, it puts the urgency in them because they really need to have this. They've got 2 more tries at it, but they don't really want to have to go to 4th if they can help it. Run up the middle that wasn't there, turned outside. Knights are shouting like something good's happened, which I'm guessing may have been a fumble. Yep, looks like he might have put the ball down on the ground. No, maybe not. Which is going to give the Devils that first down they really needed. Starting on about the 16, they're in pretty good position. Brody Fuss will cut back up the middle for another decent gain. So in reality, you want to spend those first 3 plays getting those 10 yards. So the old saying is, 3.5 yards. If you can get 3.5 yards each play, you're going to be very difficult to stop. The Devils are averaging a little bit more than that on this drive, so they're going quite well. That was about 5 yards that they got on that one. But as they get into the red zone, which is what we call the last 20 yards, which is they're well into it now, the defense tightens up, so there's less ground for them to have to cover. So it actually gets a lot more difficult as they get further in here. We've run another run up the middle. The Stripes are going to give them about 1 on that, which is going to set them up, although they're having a chat. Another good meeting. So they're going to set them at about 3rd and about 2. Right up the middle. Driving. That'll be very, very close. Looking like a first down to me. So the Devils go to 1st and goal. Inside the 10. We'd be getting very close to halftime, so I wonder if they're racing the clock. Big push up the middle for didn't look like much of a gain. Just a bit of a scrum and some pushing. Second and goal, Devils. Run up the middle. Oh, big hit in the backfield just as he was getting to the line. That's going to stop him with not much of a gain. So the pressure's on now. They've got, they're on 3rd down now, and they've got about, it's going to be close. It'd be between 7 and 8 to get into the end zone. They've really only got about 2 more tries to get that done here. And while it doesn't look like very far, 7 to 8 yards is a bloody long way to go. So they're going to need to get it done here. They're going to have to do something clever. High snap. Pass out to the left. Catch. They're very excited about that, but that's really only gotten them about 3 or 4 yards. So they're on 4th down and goal. On, ooh, it looks to be about the 4. So it's do or die here. They're going to have to get a score here. This is where you go for that field goal. What do you think?
I think it's crossed from see it.
So they could take a field goal from here and take 3 points, but that doesn't do them a lot of favor being down 6 coming up to the halftime. That's a touchdown. Sure looks like it anyway.
No, first down Knights.
All right, so they would have stopped him right on the 1. It's a big stop for the Knights. They really needed that to make a bit of a point here. But the issue they have now is now they're starting way, way, way back in their own territory. Looks to be that they're going to be starting on about the 1. Which means they just have that small task of going about 99 yards, although 89 on this field, or 89 on this field. But
this is
this is a full 100, yeah. So they got about 99 yards on a 100-yard field to go and get another score. Well, that would be impressive. That's a big ask. Now, just a reminder, if the Devils can get a tackle in the backfield here, that's actually an opportunity for them to get some points. That's a 2-point safety is what that's called. My guess is that the Knights will try and run it out of here to not take any risks. Run up the middle for a gain of a handful. Or 1. So we're going 2nd and 9. So good news, instead of being on the 1, they're now on the 2. Only 98 more to go. So good news, instead of being on the 1, they're now on the 2. Only 98 more
Go Knights! Go Knights! Go Waylaw!
Right up the middle. Big gain. Bit of silly extracurriculars on the ground there. So let's see where they mark it. They're going to give him that first down. So they look to be sitting about the 11. One out to the left, looks like.
Flag on the play.
The refs have thrown some laundry out, so let's see what they have to say about that. Holding on the Knights. So that'll set them back half the distance to the goal line. Which is going to let them keep that first down, but going to set them at about first and about 15. Which is going to let them keep that first down, but going to set them at about first and about 15.
Let's go, offense!
Looks like a pass. Out to Eli, just off his hands. Woo, that was very close. Good play on number 24 to get his hands up there and get in the face of Eli, making it a little bit more difficult for him to catch that ball. Another holding penalty, sounds like. So they're taking it back half the distance again to the goal line. Meaning, if I do my math correctly, meaning the Knights have run about 6 plays to make 2 yards. Oh, the refs are having a meeting. This is my favorite bit. So resetting the line of scrimmage back again. So it's going to be first and about 20. Run up the middle, bit of yardage, but they're not going to get back to the line of scrimmage, the original line of scrimmage, just yet. And that's going to be halftime. So at the end of halftime, we have Knights 6, Devils 0. Absolute shootout, Chris. So we're going to leave you for about 5 minutes. While we don't have a fantastic halftime show, Lady Gaga's not helicoptering in or anything like that. So what we do have is we do have Mark Griffiths driving around in a tractor if you're keen to stay around, but if you're not happy for that, give us about 7 minutes. Here he is. Hang on, about to come across the camera.
Missed him.
We missed him just.
Hang on.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, there he is. The hero of the day. Yeah. So we're hoping he goes out and does Brody's out in the middle of the field, does a few burnouts. But if you're not keen for that, then give us a few minutes and we'll be back. If you can prove that you marked the field less than an hour, that's a pretty good. That's a pretty good investment.
Cut down to the 4 hours that it takes this car.
Yeah, that's right.
see me, but it's not on the screen.
Looks good. I'm one of the coaches. I'm a coach for the Northwest team. I've been playing for a long time. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's going well. Sometimes. Not always. It's good to not see any. I coached for Northwest Raiders. So we lost the semi-final at the very end. We almost played the match. But very close. That's okay. Next year. Yeah, the Knights have got a girls' league going on. We actually have a girl play team. But I think we can attract more got into it once playing the men, but might be something to well, our lady who plays very high level rugby. She hangs in there like a man. There's no problem. We're really good. Yes. That was eye contact. we think within the next hole with being 5 or 6 advantage, very close. They're getting the yardage they need on those runs, so they can drive, which surprises them. I think they're feeling I suspect they think, they're probably right, because I'd be thinking it, that if they don't score on this next drive, you will. So they'll be sitting further behind you. So they need to get off the snide now. I'm going well, man. How are you? I think so. We'll see what happens. They have a few decisions to make. Who's coming back, who's doing what, and that's good stuff. Most of the stalwart dudes, like, Hunter Van and Blair, all want to take a year off. I'm telling them, guys, if you guys take a year off, boys, there won't be anybody to coach. So it's sort of up in the air.
A couple more years I need, just to get a couple of those.
You've seen my son, have you?
No.
He's with my friend, my dad. I've got 5 years there. They're going around the house.
I was going for a lap.
Come back down. I'm going to take my spot. Thank you, mate. Thank you.
Well, I tried that for 2 years. Couldn't get one after 6 weeks. How old are you? 32. I was showing someone how that's my first side swing up.
Yeah. Well, we're getting ready to come back to it now. Just a few more minutes to go. The referees are taking their stations. We'll get ready to kick off for the second half. Very, very close game so far. The Devils came within a few inches of tying it up and potentially going for the lead. So it's all happening down here. If you're sitting at home and think you want to come have a look at this, you should come down. You still got time. Got a whole another 2 quarters to play up here at the Hobart Showgrounds.
Is there anywhere in Devonport or Burnie that is streaming the game you know of?
Yeah, so this game is streaming live on YouTube. I believe that they're probably watching this. I'd bet good money they'd be watching this at Sporties.
They certainly are.
And I would imagine they're probably watching this at Yachty's as well, up in Burnie. Just a couple minutes away now. Very torn this year about whether or not I'm happy that the year is over. Could definitely use a break with the new schedule that we've had this year with no real bye weeks. We've been going full tilt with football for the last about 11 weeks. I'm very much looking forward to a break, but I know as soon as I have a decent break, I'm going to be missing football again. So,
well, I always found January tough.
Yeah.
No one at training, hardly anyone at games. It was always a bit rough, but yeah, it's big run up to Christmas, and then it's going to be very quiet after that.
So who did you play for, Chris?
I play for the Gorillas.
Yep, right up.
Yeah, for about 2 games this year, and the first 5 years we had up here as well.
Nice. Boys are starting to take their spots. Devils will have possession first time in the second half. Just having a chat with some of the boys. I suspect the Devils have probably spoken to each other over there on the sidelines and decided that they're going to need to probably get a score on this drive, because I suspect the Knights are going to really, really push for a score on the following drive. So in order to stay in it, this next drive is going to be really important for the Devils, I would think. And that whistle means we're away. So on the kick of the ball, the second half of Targa Bowl 8 is underway. Return back to the 40, and the runner steps out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. Setting it up for 1st and 10 for the Devils. And we're away. Single back with Brody Fussell in the backfield. Seamus under center, handing off to Brody, up the middle. Big stutter step, leak to the outside for a pretty big gain. Looked like they got about 10 out of that.
Coming in just short.
So I would say they'll either mark it dead at or they give them the first down, and they did. Gave them the first down. So 10 yards on that first play. That is a good start.
Give it to Jay!
No timeouts yet. Both teams have 3 timeouts for this half. No timeouts in the game, I mean. Obviously, there's no timeouts in the second half. They've only played for about 1 play. Big drive up the middle. Another big gain. So to start off the second half, the Knights are leaking a little bit in the middle. Just gave up about 20 yards of offense in the first 2 plays. 1st and 10 Devils. Lining up with a big set backfield. Sweep to the left. Trying to find a way to cut up. And pulled out of bounds after another big gain. And the Devils are absolutely moving the chains here. So they reset again at 1st and 10. On about the 22. Short run. Looked like it was a stop. Just past the line of scrimmage, maybe 1 or 2. Gave him a fair few. They gave him 3 there, so it's 2nd and 7. Still got number 4 in the backfield. Center man in motion for a jet out to the left. Cutting up the field. Short gain.
Get your head up, Theo! Boys looking!
Looking to be about 3rd and 3. From about 15, maybe 14.
Got it, boy! Let's go, Dad! Come on, Dad!
15 in motion, left to right. Quarterback keep for a touchdown. Touchdown Devils. And just like that, after the first possession of the second half, game's tied. Devils have an opportunity now to go for 2 or 1. Looks like they're going to go for that kick.
Stop it, Dad!
As if on cue, the wind picks up.
Oh,
and that's no good. Just off the post. So we have a tie game.
So I've got a fun fact at halftime.
Okay.
There's only been one game this season where the Devils have scored more than once.
Okay. And that was on us. Thank you for that. I have to quantify that though by saying that there haven't been many games this year where the Devils look like that.
No, not at all.
Devils have definitely brought the A game today. I would suspect a lot of people didn't expect this score at this point in the game. Devils getting ready to kick off. Nice call, timeout.
Come on, Nate! Hey, everyone, hey, coach. Yeah, ready, coach. Fucking stop it! Let's fucking do it! Don't let him run on the outside! We fucking stopped it all fucking season! Come on!
And we're back on. And ball's away. Going back to Eli Devon. He's a very difficult man to stop. And he's down for quite a gain at about the 45. So Knights take over. 1st and 10 On about the 46. So Knights have to come make a statement here, or they're going to be a little bit concerned going forward. Look like a run with not much gain there.
Let's go, Knights!
Maybe 3. Bit of a clog in the backfield there.
Simple answer is
Having a bit of trouble seeing where the ball is at the moment, but I'm going to call that second and about 7. On dead on the 49. Triple stack to the right. Bit of a short run up the middle. For about a 3 or 4 yard gain, which is going to get them 3rd and about 4. Pass to Eli behind, up on the right hand side. Big gain. See, the danger that Eli has is that he doesn't just have that straight line speed, he's also got really good directional acceleration. So when he makes a cut, he's really, really difficult to stop. He drives all of us other coaches bloody crazy.
I bet. The bane of defensive linemen everywhere.
Yep. So nice reset the downs. Going out of a spread shotgun set. Counter run up the middle. Gonna get them a handful. Give him about 2nd and 6. Another shotgun spread. Pass play. Incomplete. Looked like it was just a tiny bit ahead of the receiver. Giving us 3rd and 6. Knights have been in spread most of what I've seen so far. Counter run up the middle. Got a little bit tripped up. It's going to put them down to 4th down and a handful. Probably about 4. So what do you think, Chris? Are we in 4 down territory? They're going to go for it here?
The kicking ball's come on, so yep.
Okay.
Might see a fake.
It's one of those high risk, high reward deals. The fake punt. So if they do give up position here, they run the risk of the Devils running the field on them again. They've not demonstrated they can stop them so far yet this half. So we'll see how we go going forward. They've kicked it away. Looked like it went out of bounds. So the Devils will take over on offense again. So they're fairly far back, sitting at about the 10, maybe a bit further, the 12. Sound like they muffed the snap from what I heard. Yep. Fell on it for a loss. So they're looking at big loss. We're looking at about 2nd and 20 now.
First quarter, boys, let's go.
Motion. Outside run to the left. Gonna get chased out. Didn't look like it was for much gain. In fact, it looks like it was a loss of about 1, which is going to put the Devils in a pretty ugly spot. About 3rd and 21. Run up the middle for no gain. We're just going to set the Devils pretty far back. Again. So 4th down and might as well be 400 miles. So deep in their own territory, they're almost certainly going to punt it away here and give the Knights some pretty good field position. At the risk of jinxing us, we've had a pretty penalty-free game so far, actually. Short punt. Picked up by the Knights on the 30. And taken to about 26 or 27.
I was having a chat with the officials at half time, and they all pretty well set their sidelines. Are all very happy, very cheerful. All the players are in good spirits. So
good.
Hopefully we keep the penalties to a minimum, and everyone stays in
That's
good
not
mood.
always the case between these two teams.
No, not always.
So yeah, for those of you not in the know, these two teams are probably the rivalry in the league at the moment. These teams have a history of not liking each other very much. But we're all very happy to see a really good game of football today. Knights have some cheerleaders on their sideline shouting. Setting up an eye for him. Run up the middle. Cuts to the outside. For a gain of very little. I'd say 1.5 or 2. Second out. I formation. Kai Mason under center. Handoff outside right. Medium gain. He had a good block. He just went right instead of left, unfortunately. If I had $1 for every time that happened, I wouldn't have to coach this game.
Yeah, the amount of times I've got good blocks on the A-line and the running backs are somewhere else.
Yeah, that's your job. You just get the block. You let that. You just trust them to make the right decision. They just don't always.
No, don't always.
So you had Aaron Whale is coming off now, who managed to get a big block up front, but you had the cut outside rather than the inside. So 1st and 10. Pass over the middle to look like Eli. Mr. Devine for a short gain. About 5. Give me a 2nd and 5. We were going to bring you footage from the blimp today, but unfortunately it broke down. So you just got us 2 clowns sitting here. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. It's all coming down to brass tacks now. Tied in the 4th quarter.
Might take a chance to give a shout out to our officiating squad then, the 3rd team.
Absolutely.
So we've got Sean Sutton in at referee today, Wilco Wilkinson at umpire, Caleb Barracu down as down judge, Jason Wang on line judge, and Pat Merrick's giving himself the cushy spot at the back as back judge.
Yep. They've done a really good job today, and look like most of the spots are pretty good, and most of the calls have been pretty good, and they've kept the delays to a minimum. So I'm pretty happy. Can't ask much more of that of the officiating crew. And that being said, I talk a lot of smack. That's a bloody hard job that I don't think I could do. So I'm happy to let them take over that and just let me yell at them from time to time. So the Knights will take over on the opposite side of the field now. Same field position, just the other way. 2nd and about 5. From about the 8. A few motivational discussions happening on the sidelines over there. Run middle. Stop for not much gain. Which will take us to 3rd down. And looks like about 4. Knights can't afford to give up this drive, man. They're so close.
Is this the same drive when they started on their 99?
No.
No? Just sort of had
Just
the
feels
ball
like it.
forever.
They haven't got far to go. They got about 7 till the end zone, but they've got to get another 4 or 5 here to keep the downs going. It's a run to the outside left. For loss of a few inches, it looks like. It's a big boy football now. 4th down and 4 inside the red zone. I'd actually call that 4th down at about 5. They need to make a statement here. They're starting to make this job a little bit harder for themselves. Run up the middle. Stopped in the backfield. So Devils to take over the ball. Deep in their own territory. At about the 8. All right, well, the Devils can pick up some momentum here by driving. Let's see how we go. Pass, incomplete, outside right. Moving them to 2nd and 10. Still on about the 8. So if I was the Devils, I'd be thinking about trying to make this drive and being a little bit confident in our running so that we can bring the clock down a bit. Because if we can drive, 92 yards and get a score, it leaves the time a bit short for the Knights to keep coming back. Run up the middle, Brody Fussell. Got Josh Lysett there. A bit slow to get up, one of the Knights linebackers, but he looks like he's okay. So it looked like that was no gain. So we're starting again at about 3rd and 10, maybe 3rd and 11. Looked like it might have been a loss. Outside pitch. And the stop in the backfield. So now the Devils have a few decisions to make. Taking about a 3-yard loss on that one. It's now 4th and 14. They're probably going to have to punt that away and trust their defense a little bit. So you've got the punt returner standing still inside Devil territory. So the Knights potentially come out of this with pretty good field position if they can manage to maintain possession. High punt, short. Ooh, brought down with not a lot of gain. Good stop by the Devils there to make that a little bit less painful than it needed to be. So the Knights will take over at 1st and 10. On about the Devils 38.
You're out now.
Handoff to the perennial fullback, Aaron Whale. Pretty sure he has the highest yards per carry for any lineman in the league.
Probably out of all the officials as well.
Yeah. So I'll call that out 2nd and 6. I'll take the liberty. Knights line up under center in I formation. Strong left. Looks like that might have been a false start. See what the fellas in stripes say.
Equipment infraction.
Equipment infraction. Is that a probably a mouthpiece? Maybe an unbuckled chin strap? Something like that?
Yeah.
It is what it is, but I don't know how I feel about calling that in the Tiger Bowl. But that's just my own opinion.
Oh, they normally give you the warning first.
Yeah,
So might have missed that.
Yeah, maybe there was a warning that we missed. Run the middle. Bit of a big boy drive there. For a gain of a handful.
Let's get ready, dude. I know
Might have even been a loss, actually. It looks like we're a bit further back than when we started. Going for a pass. Kai keeps it. Gets a handful.
What are we doing?
That'll take us to 4th down.
Hold it down there, Dave.
It sounds like the Knights are going to be kicking it away. Good kick, pin them very deep. So tie game, 6-6, middle of the 4th quarter. Devils will take over deep in their own territory.
So it's Tiger Bowl 4, the last time these two met in the Tiger Bowl. That was 14 all at full time.
Yep.
The Devils got that one in overtime. You might see a bit of extra game today as well.
Right up the middle. So it looked like they got about 2 out of that. Putting him at 2nd and 8, a little bit behind the ledger. Another run. Bit off to the right. Short gain. Sitting them at about 3 and 5. 3rd and 5. So it's looking like, I would say what I've seen so far is that the Devils' defense has been working really hard on managing the gaps. They've been very gap sound so far, which is what's giving the Knights a bit of problems in driving in the offense. Bit of a leak to the outside left, but getting stopped well behind the play. That'll put them at about 4th and 10, I'd say.
Go the right hand side, Eli, come on the left.
Benny Hudson! Stop it!
Just a reminder for those of you watching, we're in the 4th quarter. We're probably halfway through the 4th quarter. The clock on the broadcast is not running, so it's not 12 minutes to go. It's much further into the 4th quarter than that. Devils punt it away. Eli Devine picks it up. A big loss. So the Knights are pretty far back in their own territory now. So Knights take over on 1st and 10. With the ball marked at about the 24 or 5, something like that. Run middle. Aaron Whale. Cracks the big one. The big one with a big run. Look at that.
About what, 15 yards?
Yep. Beautifully done. He's a bloody tough bugger to stop once he gets up to speed. So Knights reset, go back to 1st and 10. This time from about the 41, 42. Pass. Overthrown for Eli Devon. Not so good, a 2nd and 10.
Aaron
Whale up the middle for another big gain. Not quite first down. Knights call another timeout. And they'll set up with 3rd and very short, probably 2. Another story today is that an awful lot of sound special teams play. They've had good kicks for good distance, pinning people deep in their territory, getting the ball away and managing to get to the tackle. So looking really good. I had a friend of mine message in and say, make sure you mention the special teams because they never get enough love, and the special teams are doing their job today. Right up the middle to Whale again. That's going to get them their first down. It looks like. Sure is. Yep. So the Knights are making a drive out of this. That's what they need to be doing at the moment, which is good. Shotgun set. With a stack up the left. Oh, big hit in the backfield. My goodness. That was a pretty bad missed assignment by one of the linemen there. Because he just came cruising in.
That was Josh Garvin bringing the pain then. That was a big hit.
Yeah, it sure was. I'm going to make an estimate here of a loss of nearly 8, actually.
Come on, Knight!
Pass. Ooh, up the middle. Very nearly picked off by Brody Fussell. It's always a very dangerous prospect passing anywhere near him. Sets the Devils up at 3rd and long.
Come on, Knight, punch it in! Let's go, Knight! Let's go! What's the counter?
It's a pass. And that looked like a drop. Let's have a look at it again. Yep, right off the hands. I think that was Mr. Papadelius. It's the 4th and long for the Knights. They're almost certainly going to punt that away. Josh slices it in to kick it away. With another good kick. great return. He's going to get away.
How about those special teams?
How about those special teams? That is 6 more points for the Devils.
That was Mitch Martin there with about, what, 80 yards?
It was pretty close to 80 yards, yeah. That was fairly impressive. He managed to leak out to the left-hand side and take the sideline down until he found some room and broke a tackle and got out in the open field and wasn't going to get caught. So good effort on the Devils there to get some tackle, to get some blocks and make some space for their man. So we've got the Devils up 12-6. See if the Devils choose to kick an extra point here or get 2.
We're going to have maybe 2 or 3 points.
So we're pretty late, and I'm guessing based on the clock that the Knights only have a couple plays to go here.
Won't be long left, no.
Come on, Knights!
Going for 2, and they get it. 14-6 Devils with not long to go. The Devils have the Knights have a big task ahead of them. There can't be that much to go here, and they're now down by effectively nearly 2 scores.
There's probably less than a minute left to go as well.
Yep.
Come on, Knights, it ain't over! Run that shit in!
There's obviously a penalty on that that 2-point conversion because we're setting the kickoff up. Oh no, I'm wrong. Sorry. Yeah, kickoff's setting up on the 50.
Come on, Knights! Let's go, Knights!
Kicks away. Tackle back down. Deep in territory there.
Let's go!
And based on the clock, I would say, as we said before, I would say that the Knights are only going to have a couple cracks at this. I'd expect to see some passes now, obviously. And the Knights are only sitting with 1 timeout. So if they can't get out of bounds, that clock's going to run real fast. So Knights 1st and 10 on about the 18. Tackle out of bounds. which will stop the clock. Brett. So 2nd and 10. Run down the middle. Stopped on the field. Clock will be running, so everybody's in a hurry to get back in position. 3rd and about 8. Timeout Devils. That is a weird place to call a timeout.
So what other years have the Knights been playing for an undefeated season? Is this the only one?
So we when I was with the Knights, we played for an undefeated season only in name only because we had a draw. Mm-hmm. So we technically didn't take a loss, but we had an undefeated season in Tiger Bowl 5. Mm-hmm. But they were going for their perfect season this year, which all the way up until now they've earned. They've never been in dispute as the number one all the way up until this point. But it looks like, to me, the Devils figured out whatever offensive wizardry was happening and have exploited it all day. Mm-hmm. This will be the first time that I've seen that the Knights have been held to one score in, I would think, a very long time.
Long time. Certainly this whole season, for sure.
Yep. Knights came out of, I think, 3 or 4 of the games this year without even a score, with shutouts. Mm-hmm. So, you know, their defense has been great all year long. Their offense has been fantastic all year long. And they deserve an awful lot of credit for being an unbelievably difficult team to play this year. I think they're the only team that we didn't beat this year, mm-hmm. at least once. So, you know, this is a bit of a surprise, but give the Devils their due. As much as I hate to say it, the Devils have played an excellent game today, doing what they need to do, being in the right spot, and making the right calls. Run up the middle, going to be stopped. Going to take them to 4th down. I suspect the Knights will kick that away.
That is the game.
And that's game. And the Devils will win Tiger Bowl 8. What a season for them. They've come down from, I think, 3rd place. They may have even been in last place at one point. I don't recall. But to come back and win this mm-hmm. is pretty impressive. And it must be absolutely heartbreaking for the Knights because they had this in hand all year. Credit to the Devils. They played a good game all day. And they pulled themselves together and got everything done they had to. Good game by the refs. Didn't see any silly stuff or nonsense or anything like that I would have an issue with. But and I'm usually their biggest critic by a long shot. Did a fabulous job almost all year. And they deserve some credit as well. Shout out to Gridiron Tasmania, the board, and the president for putting on another excellent year. We had a few hiccups and a few bumps along the way with COVID and things like that, but they still managed to get us out the end of it with a season and a fantastic Tiger Bowl to watch. Everybody getting a bit of love out there? What a year, eh?
Thanks, Ref.
So stay with us, and we're going to do a trophy presentation as well as the end of year awards. So stick with us, and we'll get you through all that process. And thanks for joining us today. We'll move on to now some of the proceedings.
Hey boys, huddle up. Let's go. Come on boys, all in. Come on, let's go.
It's a 100% win rate for title bowl appearances for the Devils.
That's right. Every bowl they've been to, they've won. And the football gods have seen fit to make sure that the Knights just can't get those two in a row. They just can't get the even ones.
No undefeated seasons for anyone.
No, that's right.
One, two, three.
So as I said, stay tuned with us, and we're going to be giving out the awards and the end of year awards and all that sort of stuff shortly.
Thanks, gentlemen. Hey, boys, that played well. I'll throw some weird shit out there. It's good.
Because they're going to do that awards and stuff.
Hey, fellas. Drink it in, yeah?
Guys, are you going to do the night? Yes. You put it out? Yes. On the box?
I wasn't going to start playing. Fred, you got the trophy? Can we? Yeah. Good hell of a fucking season, guys. Put your hands up. You do that anyway. Do the fucking you feel like.
Are we going to get this show on the road, Brett?
Motion to the outside line and gave one of these, we would have got a penalty. When they stopped.
Yep. That's something better for you. Alright.
Yo, what's that? There it is. There it is. Look, boys, what's going on? Yes, thanks, Jack. Yeah. Hey, nice! Bring it in! Bring it in! All right, guys, listen up. My turn now. On behalf of GT, I want to congratulate both teams for making the big dance this year. That was a cracker of a game. It's been an interesting season with the way we changed the format up, and we'll see how that goes moving forward. But congratulations on the Devils for getting the win today. As I said, it was an amazing game. What I want to start with today is we've got our MVP awards for the season. So I'll start with that. The informant I want to start with. What have we got here? We'll start with our lineman of the year. It's a Knight, Carl Boren. Boren. What up? Thank you. Want to say anything? You can. Oh, good. Go next. Next year. Right, our offensive player of the year, who isn't here today, but it's a gorilla. It's Josh Smith. Sorry, no. No, nice try, but you know. Defensive player of the year is a Raider. That's Luke Bishop. Our MVP for the league for the season is Kyle Fifield.
I've never been so sore in my life, so thank you guys.
All right. So now I'll get Alex. Where's Alex? Come here, mate. I'll get you to start by calling out all your players for the medals. I'll hold the medals, you hold the microphone. Good plan?
Sounds good.
Righto. Go.
Good to go.
Geordie Sutton. We'll go this side and get out of the way, Henry. The man with a cigar in his mouth, Reardon Macbeth.
I know.
Dante!
Fuck the zip line. You're trying to speed up the time.
Cody Nelson. Do you want a step ladder?
I'm great now, I'm a knight and a devil.
Mitch Brett. Braden Vincent. Brody Fussell. Caleb Reddy. Nathan Lovell. Toby Schwarzkopf. Zach Summerfield. Nick Welling. Judd Lovell.
I'm going to drop the head too far. Careful, I'm good at that helmet, did you know?
Clint Morley. Sammy Edwards. The man hiding at the back, Hollywood Mitch Martin. Tommy Shreve. Jack Marios. Hayden Fisher. Hayden O'Keefe. Timmy Carter. Emmanuel Marios. Daniel Bowman. You stay down. Josh Garvin. QB, Seamus Sutton. Benny Stafford. You stay there a bit longer, Fred. Timmy Taylor. Always ready to go, Timmy. Come on, Freddie. Mr. Webster.
What about yours?
Oh, I can wait. Are we doing coaching stuff too? Yep. Oh, you coming up for another go? Alex Tatnall. Cheers. Yeah, where is he? Where is Jimmy Sarich? Come on. Come on, Jolie. Jolie Sims. Come and get a dangly. Have I missed anyone? Nick Atwell, come on up, you come. I did get a medal.
Everybody?
Speak now, hold your peace. That's all.
You good?
Yeah, thanks guys. Awesome hustle. Thanks mate. Cheers.
Alright, that's all right.
Watch me beer. Can I give you this back?
How about that? Alright guys, I give you your champions for 2021, the Devils.
I'm sorry, I'm